Welcome back to the Yellowjacket Sports Network. My name is Aaron Like, now joined by Alisha Breen. Alisha Breen in-house tonight watching the MSUB volleyball match here. Alisha Breen, for the women's basketball team, y'all are about to get started here actually tomorrow night with your alumni game, but let's just get a little into volleyball here. So you actually played against Stormy Simeon in high school.
I did.
Tell us about that, and tell us about why you're out here supporting your Yellowjackets.
Well, pretty much we were really good in the Northern B. We'd go undefeated, and then we'd show up to state and play Huntley and get rocked. I mean, you couldn't stop Stormy. They had a very great program, and obviously she's brought her talent to the next level here. And it's really nice for us just to be able to get out and support the other Yellowjacket teams. They show up for our games, and we love seeing them do well. It's really cool when you have girls from Montana, especially ones that I played against in high school, you see them doing well.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, Alisha, so your senior season for women's basketball, you're about to get into it here. You are dabbed as a preseason All-American. You had an outstanding year last year, and really all 3 of your years have been outstanding. What does that preseason All-American, say for you, and how excited are you to get out there this season?
I'm very excited to see what the year has in store. It's definitely an honor to get pegged as a preseason All-American, but it's just that it's preseason. I have a lot of work to do, and definitely have to show everybody that it's deserved. I guess that I've put in the time. I have lots that I can still get better at. We have an experienced team. Like you said, we start tomorrow. We don't have very many practices under our belts, but we have a lot of room to grow, and I'm really excited. It should be a fun year.
Yeah, and looking back at last year, you all had just an outstanding year. Just awesome games. You all played so well together. A couple seniors that no longer on the team, but some new faces and whatnot. What are you looking excited to most for this upcoming season?
I think there's a lot to look forward to, but I just think we play really hard. We're very competitive within ourselves at practice, and I'm excited to see that translate because, at practice you're playing against each other, but then you go to a game and you get to take it out on somebody else and have some more fun within the team itself. We're very athletic. We can shoot the ball really well, and we're pretty deep in the post, which we haven't always been in the past. So we're a very full team, I guess.
All right, well, really cool. So what are we going to expect from Alisha Breen in her senior season? You led the GNAC in scoring last year, so how do you top it?
Well, obviously GNAC championship, your senior year, that's definitely what you're going to play for. When it comes down to it, that's really the only column that matters is that win-loss record. If I end up at the top in scoring, if somebody else on the team ends up up at the top in scoring, that's great too. We just want to be, come March, we want to be at the top and see that conference tournament and then hopefully get to regionals again because that's just an experience that you can't beat.
Yeah, absolutely. And talking about the regionals last year, you all got to the championship game, but ended up in defeat in that championship game, but you still got to the national tournament, and you got to go to California, correct?
We did.
Yeah, and you all played an outstanding game against a really good team. What was that experience like for you all last year to be?
Oh, it's something you definitely don't forget. My freshman year, I made it to regionals, and that was something special. And then last year, too, you get to go down. We got to spend a couple extra days. We went to Disneyland, and then just being in the national tournament first round, we played a 1 seed, and we played them tough. I mean, we lost by single digits. Obviously, you want to win the game, but just getting to go there as a team, it definitely, going into this preseason, we're like, we want to get back to there. We knew how hard we had to work, how we had to do to get there, so we need to work that hard, if not harder, because now we're not a surprise anymore. Last year we were a bit of a surprise, but now people are going to be ready for us, so you have to put in extra time and just get over that hump, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know, talking about the preseason All-American, another preseason poll that sports fans love and broadcasters and all the sports people are those preseason rankings. And it looks like the GNAC is putting you all 4th in the GNAC conference. So what's that like? Do you all pay attention to that kind of stuff, or do you use it for material?
It's definitely, you have to use it to fuel the fire a little bit, because obviously, we finished 2nd last year. So being pegged as 4th, it's kind of, you obviously want to be 1 or 2.
Sure.
But then I think it also, you have a little bit less pressure on yourself. When you're pegged 1 going in, it's like, well, we have to be 1. We have to stay 1. But 4, we have some room to work with. Now we may have some upsets and work our way up from there. But I'm really excited, and that's I think we were preseason pick to tie for like 7th last year. So we definitely have turned some heads in the past year.
Absolutely. So, okay, senior Alisha Breen, you in your senior season here, what's the plan after basketball? Have you thought that far ahead? I mean, senior year, you're getting close. Obviously, we'd love to have you stay forever, but
right?
Have you thought about that next step, or what? I've
thought of a lot of different things. Definitely excited for my senior year, and I think right now I'm kind of just focusing on that. I'm probably going to have to take an extra semester for school-wise, so I'll still be around, maybe some assistant coaching, grad assistant, different things. So I guess we'll see where it takes me. I don't know.
All right. Well, that's senior Alisha Breen. Alisha, thank you so much for joining us up here tonight. Good luck tomorrow night when you all kind of open up with the alumni game, but best of luck this season in the GNAC Conference.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. We're going to be right back in just a couple minutes with set number 3 from Billings, Montana.